You look good in a hat.
I hate how I look in this.
I know.
I hate it.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, you guys? No, hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the pod.
Hi, guys.
Do we look different?
Notice anything peculiar?
Notice anything different about this episode? No.
Not at all. Okay. I feel weird on this side.
I know, I feel weird on this side too. As you can see, we switched outfits, aesthetics.
Yeah.
I hate wearing this hat and I hate wearing a tank top.
This just isn't my vibe. I don't know. Like these clothes just aren't the. You dress very like cute girl, pretty. Like, and I dress more like what? I don't know. I dress more casual.
I feel like I can be casual.
Oh, for sure. But you definitely like. I don't know. Like, I don't really wear floral patterns or skirts. Really, like long skirts. They're cute, but they're just like not my vibe. You know.
Yeah.
Are we filming? Yeah, we are.
Are we filming?
Yeah. Can I have my coffee, please?
Oh, okay.
First night. Do you have your iPhone? Oh yeah, you do.
I do.
Sorry. I was just making sure we're ready, guys.
Okay, so this is our 100 subscriber special. Yippee!
Yay!
Yay! Thanks, guys, for 100 subs. It took us
A toast to 100.
a toast to 100.
Y'all ever seen The Great Gatsby? Do you know what I'm doing?
It has literally been a year. It took us a year to get to 100 subs, is what I'm trying to say.
That's kind of embarrassing.
It is kind of embarrassing.
But at least we did it.
Yeah.
At least we did.
Who of your friends still has a podcast after a year? Tell me. Write down names because I don't see them.
That's actually true, dude.
No,
That's
everyone
true.
starts a podcast and then they get bored of it after like 3 months.
That's true.
I'm like, we're not getting bored. No?
Well, at first I was. At first I had a decline and I was like, wow, I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh, right. That did happen.
I was like, I don't want to do this. Like, this isn't fun for me. It's like a chore. But I literally don't know what happened that I changed my mind. I think we started to have guests on and I was like, wait, this is a little bit more entertaining.
It does make it more entertaining.
No, yeah.
And it's different. You get to change the vibe every now and then.
Mm-hmm. And our last episode went well.
Last episode was so fun.
A lot of fun.
And surprisingly wasn't as chaotic as we thought it was going to be because having 4 people on a podcast is a lot.
Yeah.
So I think it went well.
I think it went just as how I thought. I think it was chaotic a little bit.
Oh.
But
no, I definitely thought it was going to be worse. Like,
yeah.
I thought it was gonna be worse.
I hang out with them a lot, so I knew the vibe, and I was like, yeah, this is kind of what I expected.
Right.
But it was a lot of fun filming. I was very overstimulated. There's a lot of people, yeah. But we got good feedback from it. Like, my mom liked the episode, so that's the only good feedback I got.
So are your notes just like things that you're gonna put into your apartment? That was literally your notes.
No, that was my shopping list. Yeah, sorry. That was my shopping list.
Those don't look like the podcast notes.
Okay. Go ahead.
The first thing I want to talk about is Sister's Stupid First Watch Coffee.
Oh.
I've been to First Watch a total of 2 times.
If you don't know what that is, that's like a brunch place, okay?
For some reason, you're very obsessed with it.
I don't really know why. It's not real. It is real coffee, but it's concentrated coffee. You know what I mean? Yeah. That, like, I looked up the recipe on TikTok, and I saw that it's like concentrated coffee where it's like a pump thing. Does that make sense?
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. And that's kind of disgusting. Because at that point, it's not even coffee.
It's still concentrated. It's still coffee. It's just not.
Yeah.
My apology video will be coming soon, you guys. Because I like coffee. I really love coffee. As you can tell, I literally had some in my hand just now. But I don't know. We differ in the coffee that we like a lot, I feel. Because you like hate everything. All the coffee that I drink, she's like, this tastes disgusting.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. That you don't.
I did try your iced coffee today, and it was kind of fire. Not this one, the other one you had.
The one at the coffee shop we went to. I didn't even like it that much.
No, I was like, wait, why is this kind of good? Because I went to try it while you were in the bathroom, and I was like, wait, this is kind of fire.
Yeah, that coffee I didn't even like that much. Did I drink it all? Yes. But how many shots was in that? If I asked for
2.
an extra shot, so there's 3 shots in that?
No, there's 2 shots in that.
I asked for an extra shot though.
They'll give you 3. Or
so
you
it was 3.
ask for a quad and they'll give you 4 because they pull doubles.
Okay, well I had a 3 shot.
No, you had 2 shots.
I asked for an extra shot.
Oh, you did?
I just said I asked for an extra.
I'm not paying attention. Never mind.
Try this one. This one I made at home.
I've already tried it.
I know.
Like poo-poo.
Try it one more time. Maybe your mind will change from like 5 minutes ago when you tried it for the first time. Did your mind change or no? Does it still taste bad?
It's not bad. It's just, I think you did. You said you put too much creamer in it, and I agree. You did put too much creamer in it. I would have put less. Other than that, I think it's fine.
Which coffee was better? The one from this morning or this
the
one?
From this morning.
You see, I think this one's better than the one from this morning. Because although we go to a coffee shop, I don't really like the coffee there. I just like the people who work there. So okay. I will go and I will pay for coffee that I don't really enjoy because I like the people who are behind the counter.
Right.
And I'll be like, sometimes they do make it really, really good. But sometimes
it's the same thing every day.
No.
I mean, the blend is probably different, but for the most part,
and the barista.
The same measurements. Yeah, and I guess the barista's
yeah. I don't know. But back to First Watch Coffee. Sorry, I like it. And I'll have 2 of those. I will have 2. When I go to First Watch, I'll drink
because
one.
The first one doesn't make you caffeinated enough because it's just syrup.
It's not just syrup.
It's weird. Like
it is kind of weird. I don't know how to describe it. I loved iced coffee, dude. I'm genuinely an addict. Like I had a conversation with my mom and I was like, how am I gonna, we have a coffee machine at home. Mm-hmm. So when I don't go out and buy coffee, I make it at home. But when I go to college, I'm not gonna have that coffee machine. I was like,
just get one, but like maybe something different. I don't know what you would get.
The basic solution to this issue would be buy your own coffee machine. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to spend my money on a coffee machine, on a nice one. Because I'm kind of annoying and I like really good espresso. Because all I drink is 2 shots of espresso a day. Don't do what I'm doing. My dad is also, I know he's going to listen to this and he's going to be like,
2 shots is normal. That's what people always have.
I don't know. My parents hate my caffeine addiction. They're like, you have tiny little kidneys and tiny liver. Like you're going to explode one day.
Explode.
And
sorry.
They're like, you can't be drinking that much coffee a day. And I'm going to go to college. And if I don't have a coffee machine or if I don't drink coffee every day, which I have been doing for the past 2 years, I'm going to go through withdrawals and I can't do that.
Yeah, I get a headache.
Caffeine withdrawals, I cannot. I get so tired. I have the worst headache and I can't do that while I'm in school, because I have to do school. And it's just going to be very, very painful. So yeah, that's my dilemma. I do like First Watch coffee. Oh my days.
It tastes so bad. Like it doesn't even taste like coffee.
I think it tastes good.
Okay, whatever.
I was going to say, we should say our coffee orders.
Oh, my coffee order changes all the time.
Oh my God.
Because number one, I'm already an indecisive person. And I love coffee so much that I'm like, oh, I want to try this. I want to try this. I want to try this. So I want to try everything on the menu. But obviously, I'm just going to order one thing. If I'm going there. Usually I will get a cappuccino.
Ew.
Or an actual cappuccino. I'm not talking about some 12 ounce BS. Because people will give you a cappuccino and it's literally just it's 12 ounces. And I'm like, that is not, a cappuccino is not 12 ounces. I might as well just ask for a latte. Anyways. Or sometimes I get a cortado and an espresso. Or I'll get a cappuccino and an espresso so that I can try it with milk and I can try just the espresso by itself. But other than that, sometimes I'll just get a seasonal latte. Whatever they have that is seasonal, I will get it. Or matcha. I always do a hot matcha. Or a nice Chemex.
Oh my days.
That's what I'm saying, it changes.
It does, yeah.
I also am not a big fan of iced matchas anymore. I'm a literally a liar.
You had matcha this morning.
I literally had an iced matcha this morning. Well, but the difference was it was with lemonade and it was really good. And I would have never thought that I would have liked matcha with lemonade, but it is actually like a game changer. Like it's so good. It was so fire. And I think it was like a strawberry lemonade matcha. So it's different. And it was good. See, that's a seasonal. If I am not getting like a cappuccino, a cortado, or a espresso, I'm usually just getting a seasonal, and the matcha was a seasonal, so that's why I got it.
Okay, well, I don't like matcha, so I don't even know what matcha is.
It's tea. It's green tea.
Okay, that's exactly why I don't like it, because that sounds gross, and I don't like tea. I also don't like anything that's hot. Any hot beverage, I don't like it. I get everything with ice in it. I don't know what that means about me as a person. Merp.
That you get everything with ice?
Yeah.
See, I used to be like that. I used to be like, I only ever want my coffee ice.
Exactly.
I don't want hot coffee.
Yeah, no.
And now I love hot coffee, but it depends on the mood.
Some might say you've turned into like an old soul. Right?
Yeah, some would say, are you more of like a kid at heart or an old soul? Me making fun of myself.
Yeah, so my coffee order is an iced oat milk latte with caramel in it. And I used to get almond milk, but I recently changed to oat milk. I think oat milk is worse for you, but it does in fact taste better. Mm-hmm. So yeah, and also my favorite coffee place to get that. My favorite coffee shop. It's not really a shop, but my favorite place to order that drink is Dutch Bros. I'm so sorry. I used to be a Starbucks fan, as we know, as
as your bank account can show.
As our avid Blabbermouth podcast listeners know, I used to drink a lot of Starbucks during my junior year of high school. Now I've changed to Dutch Bros. Some would say I've grown.
Sure.
Or maybe I just changed my palate. I don't know.
It's definitely just like, I feel like if I were to go to Dutch Bros, I wouldn't really want... I'm surprised that I don't like sweetness in my coffee because I already have a sweet tooth.
I suppose. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I usually don't want my coffee to be very sweet. Mm-hmm. I would have to be in the mood to have like it be sweet. Mm-hmm. I don't know. And that's why I get really confused because I'm like, I have like a major sweet tooth. Why don't I like my coffee to be sweet? So I guess that's like the only exception. And I hate like going to Dutch Bros or Starbucks because usually it's just sweet. Like the coffee has like a lot of sugar and I just don't want that like first thing in the morning. I also just get really, if I have too much sugar in the morning, I like literally crash. Like I will
Isn't that normal? That's normal, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like I literally like I need like a whole day to recover.
Oh.
And it's like really bad. And I realized that like way later in life. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. That like, oh shoot, like maybe drinking or maybe not, maybe having sugar first thing in the morning isn't like a good idea.
Yeah, I would agree.
But another thing that like I was thinking about too, like I need to like take care of myself with my sugar intake in the morning, but also my sleep is also something that's like very important to me.
Same.
And so first I have a quick story. Did I tell you about my sleep paralysis thing that happened?
No, tell me.
Oh my god, bro.
Was it bad?
So I told mom about it because I was like, I got so scared. And this is like the second or third time that I've had sleep paralysis. So I was house sitting for a friend who has a dog, and the dog is important in this story because I slept over at their house. I closed the door and so that the dog wouldn't come into the room because the dog is elderly, so he can't jump on the bed. And I remember I had to go like pee in the middle of the night, so I went, closed the door behind me, went to sleep. And then you know how sleep paralysis goes, like you can't move. You can't say anything. But I slept with a blanket on top of me, and as I'm sleeping, I can just feel it being like pulled away from me.
Oh.
Slowly. And I couldn't move, so I couldn't like pull it back. And I was like, the only thing that would be pulling the blanket right now would be the dog. But the door is closed and the dog isn't in the room. Mm-hmm. So I was like so scared. and I could just feel it slowly being pulled, but I couldn't move. So I was like freaking out. And then I wake up and the blanket is just on top of me.
Yeah.
Like, that didn't happen. I just imagined the whole thing. But it was such a scary experience because, like, you're like, you want to scream so badly. Like, you want to move so badly, but you can't.
Yeah.
And that experience was like, I could feel my heart pumping. Like, I was so anxious. And I know some people have even worse sleep paralysis. Like, scary sleep paralysis.
Where there will be like someone at the end of the bed.
Yes. And I hate that.
Mm-hmm. Dude, my mom has gotten crazy sleep paralysis, things like that. That's crazy, bro.
Comment down below your craziest sleep paralysis story.
Some people have never had it.
Have you had it?
Like once, but I don't think it was very real because the day before we had been talking about it. So I knew going to bed that night, I was going to have that experience and I had never had it before. And I kind of had it where I couldn't move, but I kind of knew I was dreaming. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, it was a very weird dream. I don't really know what it was, but
that's so scary.
It's very, very weird. I also want to talk about how my mom said the other day, that wait, I forgot what my note just says, Mom said your butthole breaks. I forgot
she
what.
She said, se rompen la cola. Or
yeah.
Romper la cola. About what though?
I forgot what we were talking.
I don't even know what she was talking.
But I wanted to talk about that story. Unfortunately, I just don't remember the context.
I think she was talking about like being constipated or something.
I think she was.
Bro.
I think I remember. I think she was like, oh, you can't hold in your poop because then your butthole's gonna break.
Oh my God.
And that's just not true. But yeah, I just wanted
the choice of words that she decided to
use. I just wanted to touch on that real quick. But yeah. Also, I want my kid's first word to be ligma. That's another note I wrote down. Because imagine our generation, like, if...
Whatever happened to Goo Goo Gaga? Whatever happened to Mama and Dada? Like,
no, our generation's not going to do that anymore. We're not doing that. Their first word is going to be like...
like bazinga. Dude, you think young Sheldon's first words were bazinga?
Probably.
I'm actually kind of curious now.
I think so.
Going back to sleep, because I was literally disrupted twice now. So... Another story about my sleep.
Nobody cares about your sleep. Like, that's the thing. Don't you have more notes in there? I have really good notes.
Anyways, one thing about me is I hate having my sleep disrupted as well.
Oh.
If I am sleeping and I am in REM, I don't want anyone to come into my room and have to get something from my bathroom and have to tell me something and turn on the freaking headlights, not
the main lights,
the ceiling lights. Like, why are you doing that? Why?
This is completely targeted towards my mom and my dad.
This is also targeted towards you.
I've only done that like twice.
I wrote this note down specifically because I'd rather you creep into my room and try to do what you need to do and get out.
I have never turned on the headlight.
But you turned on the bathroom light. And
because I needed something in the bathroom.
So why you like?
No, I do not.
You barged in. Don't tell me you didn't like. Don't tell me you were trying to be sneaky. Don't tell me you were trying to be quiet. You were not even trying to be quiet. And I woke up and I was like, get out. I was like, get out.
Okay, that literally makes up for all the times in the morning when you would just come into my room and wake me up for the majority of our entire childhood.
That is different. It is the morning, like if the light is out, your eyes are open.
No, literally no. I've only done because I forgot what I needed to get in your bathroom, but it was important. It must have been important. No. Oh, I think I remember what it is. I think I needed nasal spray. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you didn't.
I couldn't breathe.
Nasal spray. I was like, no, get out.
I'm sorry, I couldn't breathe.
You asked me if I had nasal spray, so you woke me up by asking me.
Okay, but I didn't. Sister. You were kind of already awake.
No, I was not. Sister, I was not.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
I literally was not. You're just a liar. I was asleep. I was literally asleep. I could barely remember in the morning, bro. My God.
Well, if you could remember now, then you were awake.
You're actually a freak.
No, but when my mom does it, it's bad. Stop playing with the cord.
I'm trying not to.
When my mom does it, she will walk into the room. Like, she will not care. She will turn on the light. She will speak at maximum volume. She is like, she does not care. She does not understand what sleep is and how when someone is asleep, you should be quiet. That concept is just not familiar in her head at all. Understand. She is genuinely insane. And it's the way that growing up, we have always been so quiet when they're asleep.
Yeah.
But when we're asleep, they do not care.
That is like the most,
what?
Like universal experience. Is like the kids always trying to be so quiet, like when the parents are sleeping, and then the parents being so loud when the kids are sleeping. I'm like, respect.
No, parents aren't gonna do that. Like if I was a parent, I'd be really annoying too, probably. I actually don't think I would. I
already struggle to sleep so much.
Same.
So the fact that happens I wouldn't say it happens as much anymore, but I feel like it used to happen more often, and I would get so pissed because sleep is important.
Sleep is important.
Right, sleep is kind of important.
Dude, I still remember when I was a kid. And I had an iPad. I didn't have a phone. Like I was like I had an iPad before a phone, as we all know. Like sometimes that's just the vibe. Setting my alarm in the morning on my iPad I'm not kidding. I was like in preschool when we were doing that.
You did not have an iPad in preschool.
I don't actually.
There's no way. I don't think iPads even existed.
No, I think it was your. Okay, wait. I think I'm telling the story wrong. But I had, I just remember you waking me up in the morning, as a preschooler. Like, my parents would not wake us up. We were told, put an alarm on your phone, on your device,
and
your iPad, and wake up. And that is what we did, which I feel like that's crazy. Like, we didn't grow up with parents waking us up in the morning.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not.
And there are teenagers to this day where they still have their parents waking them up.
Yeah.
It's like, you have an alarm for a reason. And you know what actually ended up happening? Is that my parents don't know how to put alarms on their phones. So whenever we have to wake up early.
They've ever put an alarm on for themselves.
That's what I'm saying. I have to wake up my parents.
Yeah, literally.
I have to wake them up and be like, start to get ready, wake up, because we have to go here. Like, what is that? Funny. What is that? Isn't that weird, dude?
Yeah, that is weird.
Once I got an iPad, though, I had to put an alarm.
I think I remember our dad having an alarm. But like on the little, I remember he would have an actual alarm clock, and it would just start playing like music from the radio.
I remember you could hear it from our rooms.
You can hear it from the room.
Yeah, that's funny. But then now they don't do that. They have us wake them up.
Yeah,
most of the time.
That's true.
Moving on.
Anyways, do you have any notes?
I do.
I've been talking too much.
No, I have. Can I say something very important?
Yeah.
I was thinking about a while ago, like all the AP scores came out, and I took AP US History in my junior year, and I passed, so that was good. But I was gonna say, thinking about everything that's happened now in history, there are 9 units for AP US History.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they should add in a 10th unit where we have to learn about the Sabrina Carpenter and Olivia Rodrigo vibe and the feud between them. There is no feud, but there's just so much drama that happened with that. And I'm waiting for them to work it out on the remix.
How did you... what did you just say? I don't understand.
Do you understand? You don't understand.
Bro started talking about AP history, then Olivia Rodrigo and Sabrina Carpenter, and then referenced Brat all within 15 seconds.
Yes, Olivia Rodrigo and Sabrina Carpenter collab would be an AP US History exam because there's so much to know about that. There's just,
that should be the 10th unit.
Yeah, yes, it should. No. Because we were talking about that in Olivia Rodrigo ex Sabrina Carpenter song or album. Think about that would make headlines.
That's true.
That would make news.
They do need to work it out on the remix.
Exactly. And I think think about the world would probably crack open. No?
Yeah.
I think it would. No?
Yeah.
Especially because they kind of have similar. I don't want to say they have similar. Well, I guess they're both just pop, kind of.
Yeah.
But I feel like their voices together and their vibes together would be
100%.
genuinely so legendary. Following like all like the back drama, you know, the background drama of like Joshua Bassett and like all of that, which is crazy. Still to me,
I don't know anything about it.
That's why they needed a unit 10, so then everybody can know.
Because I need to know about it.
And you need to study it, and they need to test you.
Right.
Like from what date to what date did Olivia Rodrigo date Joshua Bassett? That would be question 1 on the on unit 10 AP US history exam.
Crazy.
No,
you're actually crazy. Yeah, sure.
Moving on.
Okay.
But do you not agree?
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
So, the other day at work, I met, someone new, I guess. And I was like, or she asked me like, oh, are you Hispanic or like Latina? And I was like, yeah. Do I not look like Hispanic, like Latina? Like, how do I not look? I don't know. And then she was like, I was like, you gave me those vibes, but like, I wasn't sure. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, bro thought I was white. Like, I don't know. I was like, what did bro think I was?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like I just look so like
Hispanic.
and I'm like, yeah. And then I was thinking about it, and I'm like, am I whitewashed? I was like, oh shoot, do I just like act really white and then like
Can't we be saying this?
I don't know. I was like, oh no. But I low-key am whitewashed.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I am whitewashed.
Me too. Not only that, but I look white, so yeah. Rarely anybody will know that I'm Hispanic, I feel.
That is true. But I'm like, how do you like look at me and not know?
Yeah, you look Hispanic, I would say.
Yes, I would say so too. I got the Hispanic gene.
Yeah. I just look white as day.
Right. White as day. I don't know where I was going with that. But
can I bring up the last what you have that one?
The last one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that the other day, because I've been trying to buy things for college and things like that, my mom handed me a magazine for the first time ever. I don't think I've ever had anybody hand me a magazine. And she was like, circle, like, and it was like a college magazine of like all the things that you need for like your apartment or like your dorm or whatever. She's like, circle all the things that you need. And I was like, what? Like,
I low-key love that though.
Exactly. And I started thinking, we don't use magazines anymore.
Yeah, we don't.
That was literally a main form of entertainment back then, where people would just look at magazines, and you would just do it when you're like waiting somewhere, like sitting down. And it's low-key so, like, it's such a slay to have a magazine in hand.
It is.
That is so
I feel like
slay,
I
bro.
see more people reading newspapers than magazines.
Because
I'm like, you know what I mean? I don't ever see anyone with a magazine, but I do see people with newspapers, shockingly. Or at least at my last job, like old men would come in with their newspapers.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't see anyone with a magazine.
Yeah, no. Literally, because
someone with a magazine.
At this point, it might as well just go on Pinterest, bro. Literally, like...
You might as well just scroll on Pinterest?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah. That's how I feel like, to me, that we changed it, and...
I think we need to bring it back.
Low-key,
That's what I'm saying.
But I was just so confused. I was like, Mom, why you've never done this before. like, why are you handing me a magazine? Like, what? Like...
I think we need to bring it back. They're low-key. They're just like fun.
They are fun.
But you get to read, and it's not.
It's just so early 2000s coded.
It really is.
It's just a Pinterest page, but physically, like physical Pinterest page. No.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. But I don't know. But you can't make boards on a magazine.
Well, that's why people like circle.
Yeah,
they even back then, like, they would circle things that they would want to buy. Or things that
they annotate
or cut it out.
Oh,
and they would like, people would like cut magazine stuff and like put it on their walls.
Yeah.
Or
that's true.
They would. I mean, I think I even remember making like collages like as a kid, like from magazines.
That's so strange.
Like first at school or things like that.
Oh, true.
But people would do that too, like make collages with magazines and they cut them out and like whatever. I need to bring it back. I need to bring it back. Oh.
No, yeah, I think we do need to bring it back.
Yeah, I like it.
I like how
think it's cool.
We both have wang stop in our notes.
We do both have wing stop in our notes.
Yeah.
Obviously we mean wing stop, but for us it's wang stop.
My first love is wang stop.
I love wang stop.
Wang stop.
One thing about us is we're never gonna not agree to go out to get wing stop.
It's genuinely, you see, wing stop is where relationships are formed. Genuinely.
Yeah.
There's always people in there and everyone's always so happy.
Yeah. It always takes at least like 15-20 minutes for you to get your wings.
And it's just overall a good time. This isn't sponsored by Wingstop. Maybe it should be, but
dude, I do love Wingstop. My idea for our 100 subscriber special was to eat 100 wings, but this one didn't want to. So
why are we gonna eat 100 wings?
Because we got 100 subscribers.
We should just give every subscriber one wing.
Oh yeah. Well, like people would comment down below that they would get a wing anyways.
I know people who are subscribed to this account.
If you comment down below, we'll send you one wing from Wingstop. Just one.
I know people who have like 8 devices subscribed to our account, so they would get 8 wings.
8 wings.
So they would get 8 wings total.
Okay, they would get the 8 wing they would get the 8 wing combo with the fries and the drink.
Oh, should we say our Wingstop orders?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
My Wingstop order is the. Do I do 6 or do I do 8?
Okay, you don't even remember. My Wingstop order is the 6-piece, 4 of them original hot, 2 of them lemon pepper with honey mustard and fries, and then a Coke.
Okay.
With ice.
Okay, I would say mine's is probably 3 of the mild or 3 of the original hot, and then 3 lemon pepper, and then fries. Usually I don't eat all the fries. I just don't like to. I kind of don't like the fries there.
I love the fries there.
But did you say that you get boneless?
Oh, I get boneless wings.
I always get classic.
Oh. Yeah, that's how we differ. Because you like your bone in and I like my bone out. So.
Right. I don't know. It tastes better. Like, it just tastes fake. Boneless. I
understand.
And I used to be a huge boneless wing fan. Like I would only ever get my wings boneless, and now I'm like, wait, they taste better with the bone. Like I'm not gonna lie, like having a boneless wing just feels like eating a genetic mutation. I'm not even gonna lie. Like
a genetic.
You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Anyways.
No, I understand what you mean, kind of, because bone in, it's like, okay, this is real chicken, but then bone out, it's like, oh man,
what am I eating?
Yeah, it's like, oh man, what is it?
What is this?
It tastes a little funky. Yeah.
Nope. This tastes bad, but I think the flavors are better in a classic.
Like the flavors are melting on my tongue.
Exactly, the flavors are melting on my tongue. Yeah. And then I always get it with the sweet iced tea, because the sweet iced tea there tastes really good.
It probably doesn't.
It does.
I know they don't clean out that tea canister very well.
Like they clean out the Coca-Cola machine thing. The one where you like press it, the really cool one.
They have, I don't know why, but at the Wingstop near our house, they have the movie theater type soda dispensers where it's like the big red thing.
I think most
and they have like an
that.
An iPad, and then it has like all the sodas, the big iPad on there. I don't understand why it looks so nice, like. And that store is small for that big cube of a thing. It's not a cube. It's a rectangular prism.
I'm wondering if my whole thing is just figuring out why people want it. And I don't know if it's just because of the screen or because like the other one, it's probably like just the one where you like go and
I went to the Wingstop in like the town over from us, and they
didn't have it?
No. I don't know why that one, especially because the one near our house that store is so small.
It is so small
that it has a huge like.
Most Wingstops are small because everybody always takes it to go.
No, in the town over, I'm telling you, that one's bigger, and it has space for that gigantic rectangular prism, but it doesn't even have it. It has a box. It has a normal type of soda dispenser. So strange. Everyone's always at this Wang Stop, bro.
That Wingstop just takes forever.
But the Wingstop takes forever. I
also think Wingstop just takes forever in general.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying.
Wingstop isn't only like strictly nighttime thing, I feel.
That's what I was going to say too. But a lot of people don't eat Wingstop at Wingstop. I rarely ever see anyone eat Wingstop at Wingstop except for that one time that it was the wing day or whatever. I understand that like people wanted to sit down and eat, but on a usual day, like everyone's taking it to go and everyone's only ever taking Wingstop to go at night. Okay, people are eating it in their cars or taking it home. But we love Wingstop.
Dude, I really want Wingstop now. I've gone to Wingstop I think 3 times in the past 2 weeks. Don't ask where my waist is. I don't know why, but I don't know if this is just a Texas thing, but everybody changes their license plate to say something like stupid.
I honestly do think it is a Texas thing. Because it's like every other car has something like silly.
Where they modify the license plate. Yes. I don't even know how to do that. I don't know why someone would do that. I think it's tacky and I think it's strange and I think it's weird.
Do you really? I think it's kind of funny. No?
Unless it says something like kind of funny, but I don't know. Some people put their last names on there. I know somebody.
That's kind of scary.
I know someone from my high school that literally put their last name on their license plate, and I was baffled. I don't think it was their car. I think it was one of their parents' cars or relatives' cars. I'm pretty sure, but I was like, why would you do that? I think that's tacky, and I think that's weird. And some people put funny things on there though. Where I'm like...
That's true. It does make me giggle. Like,
right.
But I just think it's kind of crazy that it's like so many people do it. And I moved here, I was like, why does everybody do this? I also don't know how you get that done. Like, where do you go to?
That's what I'm saying.
Dealership?
Where are you getting that done? How do you do that?
Also, imagine like going to that person and being like, can I change my license plate to this?
Exactly.
Like, can you imagine like going and asking? Can you do it online? Like, I don't know. Comment down below how to do it. Give us like specific instructions.
Yeah, because if I want to change mine to my... What would you change your license plate to?
Like pee pee poo poo, probably. I'm not gonna lie.
Like Nunya?
Nunya, yeah. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I would have those license plates for a while.
My mom started saying Nunya.
Dude, I think that is so funny. Not gonna lie.
Oh, I forgot that I also went to camp.
Oh yeah, fish camp.
I went to this camp for my like college thing. I just went to, does that make sense?
It's just like a freshman camp.
Yeah.
Like a freshman orientation camp kind of vibe.
Yeah, but it's voluntary. Like, you can go if you want. I don't know why I thought that would be a good idea. I love the idea of camp and the vibe of it because it's kind of outside and you're in a cabin. And I hate the 7 a.m. to 12 a.m. schedule. I don't know why camps do that where you wake up at 7 a.m. and you're going all day until 12.
That is actually crazy.
I don't know why that's a continued thing. I love the idea of being a camp counselor. I do like the idea because I like telling people what to do and wearing a hat and holding a binder and a pen while doing it. I think that's fun and I think that's cool.
But then you'd be like working like...
Oh yeah, but it'd be a lot of work. And I don't even know how much camp counselors get paid. I don't even know where to do that. Probably not much. You're really just doing it for the experience and the vibe of it, which maybe I would do one day. I don't know. But being at camp and like, it's just not my, I keep on going to camps because I want it to be my vibe and it's just not.
That's true, yeah.
Like every time I went to camp at least 2 or 3 times as a kid and I think I cried every time. This time, I did cry at this camp.
You did?
Yeah, but that was for other reasons. Oh. I was also just very tired and I had not eaten all day because they did not provide me food halfway through the day.
Oh.
On our first day. Like I thought they were going to give us lunch, but they didn't. So I had to wait all day. Oh. And I probably got like 4 to 5 hours of sleep the night before. And so I was very tired and hungry and overwhelmed that I did cry. That's so sad that I've cried at every camp experience that I've had.
Crazy.
I've literally cried every single time, and I will continue to go back and try again because I really want to have a good camp experience. I really do.
The one that you did with your school, you said you had a good time, no? Well, no.
Wait, my high school?
Yeah.
That's not really a camp. That was a retreat.
Oh, I guess you're right.
That was a good experience.
That one was good. That's what I'm saying.
At
least. I mean, it's kind of like camp.
Yeah. My school required us to have a retreat. And I had to be there for 5 days, which is the longest I think I've ever done. I don't remember. In middle school, I also went to camp. I don't remember how long it was. But that retreat, I did have a good time.
That's
because
nothing, bro. People go to camp for like months.
Oh, yeah. People go to camp for like 2 weeks. And it's
longer sometimes.
It's very normalized here in Texas to go to camp.
Dude, it is so crazy normal.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, because it is a good time. You've never gone to camp, though, I think.
I've never been to camp. I was so scared of camp. I didn't want to go, like, be away from home.
Exactly.
I get homesick really easily.
Okay, yeah. Let me say, that's why I cried, like, when I was younger, was because I went and I missed my parents and I missed home. But obviously, I don't feel that way anymore. But... yeah, as a kid, you obviously get a little bit homesick and you miss mommy and daddy, so... yeah,
and kids are mean.
Kids are mean. Yeah.
Like...
at camp.
That's scary, yeah.
Yeah, but I love the idea of, like, doing that one day. Do not mess with that.
I mean, I'm kind of, like, past the age that people would go to camp, so...
yeah, but you're at the age where you would be, like, a camp counselor.
I don't think I'd be a very good camp counselor. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I actually don't think that's your vibe at all.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Also, you just don't like being outside.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I do like being outside, but...
not for a long time.
It's so tiring. Like, I don't know.
No, it is tiring.
It's just a tiring thing to do. It's not my vibe. It's not my thing. That's for people that are like extremely extroverted and and like to be around people all the time. I need my alone time. When you're at camp, you're around people 24/7.
Yeah.
You sleep in the same room as people. You eat with a bunch of people. You all shower together. You all do things
shower together.
Oh. You know what I mean? Like y'all are using a big like you know what I mean? Like you're never going to be alone. That's what I mean to say.
Yeah.
You're never going to have a moment to yourself if you go to camp. And I like desperately need that. I need time for myself. That's true. Why I've always said, that's why when people meet me, they're like, oh, you're extroverted. Like you're super, like you're a people person. Like, and I'm like, yes, but also like, I just can't imagine myself being around people all the time. Like I need time to recharge. I do not think I am an extroverted person. I think I do relatively well with people, but I'm like, I like to be alone.
For sure.
I like to be alone.
I think we're just both very introverted extroverts, except I think I'm a little bit more extroverted than you, ? Because I can be around people and I can feel very charged by people. Like I don't get drained by people as much as you do. Sometimes people feel me like a lot and I prefer to be around people than alone, but sometimes I also prefer to be alone than with people. I don't know, it's very complicated. Like at camp I was okay with being around people all the time because I was just quiet and I didn't talk to anybody. So that's
I would say that I wouldn't necessarily say that I feel drained by people, but I would say if I'm not with the right group of people, it can feel draining.
Of course.
Because it feels like I'm performing. Or like I'm acting. And so I'm trying so hard to be liked, or I'm trying so hard to like be engaging and be funny and be entertaining. And that's to people that I don't feel comfortable with or maybe not necessarily know. And so that is draining.
I agree.
Is draining. If I'm like with a group of friends that I've known for a long time and like we vibe with each other, it's not draining. It's not. So I guess it really depends on the situation. But most of the times I do like to be alone. And that is where I normally gain my energy from.
Yeah, I think like at this camp, what you were saying, being around the wrong kinds of people can make you feel drained very easily. I think I was surrounded by the wrong kind of people. Not that they were necessarily like mean or anything. They just weren't. Like, I didn't click with any of them. Like, couldn't be friends with any of them. And in return, I was just quiet. Like, I didn't try to talk to them because I knew that I was going to get nowhere. kind of like.
I know that usually is the experience freshman years. Like you end up talking with someone, then you just don't end up
talking with them ever again.
Sometimes they stick. Like you never know.
Yeah, you're right.
That happened to be my freshman experience. I got to know so many people, and then like those few people that I clicked with very well, they like stuck, and we became friends for longer than the first week of orientation. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that is
it can happen.
That is very common. I think that's also
know.
That's what they said at camp too, that like you may never like speak to like these people like ever again, like, you know, because that really is the freshman experience. It's just life in general.
Yeah.
But something that reminded me of was last night we went to dinner with our friends, and your friend brought up the string theory.
Yes.
Where, if you don't know what that is, I
think it's called, I'm really confused to what I thought it was called invisible string theory.
No, I think it's just called the string theory. I'm actually going to read the definition of it because I don't want to butcher it, because I feel like everyone kind of has a similar experience to this. Okay, yeah. Sorry, it's called the invisible string theory. So it is a belief that people are connected to others by an unbreakable, invisible string that transcends time, distance, and geography. It suggests that people are
Say it again.
inexplicably connected to others throughout their lives, even before they meet, and that relationships are determined by fate rather than choice. So some examples of this that it lists online is crossing paths with someone long before you connect on a personal level, being in the same place as someone years before you meet them, meeting someone who answered your 911 call as a child and then meeting them again years later.
That's a very specific example.
That's very, I know
what you mean, though.
Finding a childhood jacket that was lost 24 years ago. Hello? That's not what I thought that was. Okay, but the first part of that, basically saying when you are in the same room with someone and then you later become like very close, that happened with me and my really good friend. That we are such good. We had two different friend groups, kind of, but I was starting to integrate a little bit into her friend group and the people that she was friends with. So we sat next to each other at lunch. We went to the same kind of birthday parties together. And we just constantly saw each other at social events outside of school. And then a year later, we became like very good friends. Yeah. Like we both took the same class in high school, our senior year, and we immediately hit it off. And we were like, isn't it crazy how we were around each other so much last year and we just never, like, we spoke, but very much like small talk and acquaintance talk, you know, just like with someone that you would, you know, it's just like you and some other person from school. Like you're going to make small talk kind of. And we only ever had those kinds of conversations. But it's crazy that she is genuinely like one of my best friends now. And I think that is insane that I have pictures of like us together or like us at the same party. And we weren't even friends. We would just, do you know, does that make sense? Yeah. Like so crazy that we were always around each other, yet we never really spoke. Or had like an intimate connection like right away until literally a year later when we were not forced to sit next to each other, but we sat next to each other in a class. And then that's how we actually became friends. And I was thinking about that's so weird to me.
I don't think that's necessarily that specific theory, but it's very, very similar.
I would say, why would you say it's not?
Because I think invisible string theory is like you guys don't even talk. Because I'm sure like y'all knew each other. Yeah. But like it would be crazy if like you guys didn't even meet each other in high school and then like 5 years or 10 years later you guys meet and you guys find out, oh my god, we both went to the same high school. I've never seen you before at my high school though. That's so weird. And then you guys became like best of friends. That is an invisible string theory. Yeah. But your thing is really it's still very similar and it is crazy, like genuinely. I don't think I've had an experience like that with anyone, the invisible string. Really? Like I can't like think anything out at the top of my head. I don't think it's very common. Like that would be crazy. That would be like if someone was like living in our hometown the same time that we were and I don't know, like and then I met them here. That would be crazy. No, yeah, that's so weird. Just weird coincidence like that. Wait, how do you...
Coincidences, sorry. Like that, okay. I don't know. I also feel like I have a lot of synchronicity moments in my life with people. I don't know if you know what that entails.
Yeah, can you explain? Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I also always have moments of synchronicity, which if you don't know what that is, I don't really know how to explain it, but in high school, in my senior year, we read the book Synchronicity by Carl Jung, and the definition of it is defined as the occurrence of meaningful coincidences that seem to have no cause. That is, the coincidences are a casual, I think. So, according to Jung, the phenomenon of synchronicity refers to the close connection between the archetypal divisions of the unconscious and the physical event. So, I guess an example of this would be just like any coincidence. Like if you're talking about, like if we are talking about synchronicity right now, and we're talking about a specific topic right now, and then like 20 minutes later we go downstairs and we see my mom and she brings up like the exact same thing. Like coincidences that, I don't know, just a little bit weird and things like that. I feel like that happens a lot in my life with the people that I'm around. And I've been having a lot of like synchronicity moments with the same person. Yeah. And they'll be like, oh my God, that's literally synchronicity. And we always have synchronicity moments. Like, I don't know how to describe that. And I think that is genuinely crazy and makes me feel like I was supposed to be in this place with this person in this moment. And everything is like right how it was supposed to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I have that whenever like I think about a person, like a specific person in my life, whether it's someone from the past or like someone that just like it, like a very... For example, I literally talked about it in one of our episodes where I was talking about my friend from Miami that I was close with in elementary school, and then my mom brought it up. Remember that? Were you there?
No, but did she watch?
Oh, you weren't there because we were at your job and you were working and we were having lunch. So. I was telling my mom, oh, I reached out to this person. Do you remember this person, that my friend from elementary school? My mom was like, oh my God, that's so weird. I was just thinking about like her mom the other day.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That isn't like... I was like,
because literally for my entirety of high school until that moment that I remembered her, I had never thought about her. And so my mom was like, what? That's like... It's just so weird that we were kind of thinking about the same person or like the same family.
Exactly.
Like, at very close in time. I had completely forgot about this friend. Like, genuinely completely forgot about this friend. I was like, how did I forget about her? And I was able to reach out, and I never updated anybody on the podcast, but I did reach out to her. And it sounds like she's doing well. We haven't been able to talk like through FaceTime or anything because she still lives in our hometown. But she's doing well, and she was doing like an internship in Spain, which is really cool.
Good for her.
She was telling me about that, but it was just really weird that my mom was thinking about like her mom.
That is so strange. Yeah. There are so many things like that.
And I have another one too.
What?
Well, for some reason, I was thinking about like the old customers at my job. At my last job, and I was thinking about one specific customer 2 days ago, and I was like, I really hope he's doing okay, because he was an older man, and it looked like he was put in like a home, like one of those, like, not a home, yeah,
a home, yeah, for elderly people.
Yeah, it looks like he was put in a home or like a retirement home, and then last night one of my friends brought him up.
That's weird.
Yeah. She was like, how is this person doing? And I'm like, that's so weird that you say that because I was just thinking about him yesterday.
Exactly.
I was like,
that's
whoa.
what I'm saying.
Like, and so I'm like, I feel like there's no coincidence that that person was brought up twice within the last 24 hours when I haven't thought about them in a long time. I'm like, there's no way. I have to reach out to them. And I need to reach out to them because I feel like, I don't know. He's just an old man, and I would like regret it if I didn't like say something, or you know what I mean?
In other words, we're afraid that he's gonna die, and we're not gonna like say anything.
I don't know. Yeah. I need to I want to reach out, and I still have his number, and he was just such a sweet old man, and it was like, I don't know. He was just a sweetheart, and everybody in this shop loved him. And yeah.
I'm getting comfy.
Oh, okay. She's liking the outfit. You're like, wait.
No, this outfit is kind of, I like it, but maybe not on me. It's very cute though. Like I said, you have a very like pretty, cute girl aesthetic. But that's what I'm saying. Like, does that, whenever I have moments like that, I know everybody on earth has moments like that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you guys think.
Coincidences is what I mean to say. Because some people are just like, oh, whatever. Like, they don't believe in it.
Exactly.
And I do think that it matters.
I do think it matters too. I think we're both the type of people to, when things like that happen, we're both like, oh, this was meant to be. Mm-hmm. Right? You think that, like, I think that way so much. And when things like that happen, like when you're just like maybe thinking about somebody and then the next day they text you out of nowhere, like that is so weird to me. And I'm like, oh, I was meant to talk to this person or anything like that. I love, we literally need like a synchronicity segment on this podcast because
dude, for real,
that happens to me all the time, at least like once or twice a week. It happens so much. I don't know if it's I think too much and it just coincidentally happens, but I think the whole thing about Carl Jung was him saying, are these really like coincidences, et cetera, et cetera. I actually don't really remember what that book was about because we read it literally last fall and I just don't remember. And it was about like kind of a lot of hoopla, you know, but to me it was kind of a lot of hoopla. But I do believe that, you know, there is something behind the whole coincidences, but who knows what that may be. And everyone's opinion will probably be differently. But next time that happens, guys, comment your favorite synchronicity moment ever.
Okay.
Like yay or nay. Isn't it like literally greatest example of synchronicity is or a coincidence is like the Simpsons show, like predicting everything ever.
Yeah.
Like is that like what is that, bro? Hello?
I don't really know if that's synchronicity. I feel like there's something dark going on in the behind the scenes of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
So
that's really scary. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like scary accurate.
Exactly. Things like that.
Like, it's scary.
I love talking about things like that. Me personally, I think they're so cool and things like that happen. But yeah,
crazy boots.
I think that's all we had to say for today.
And that's all there is to say.
And we'll end on that.
And we'll end on that note. Ew. Mic drop.
Comment down below your favorite hot dog. Can we put the picture up?
Yeah. Comment down below your favorite hot dog.
We're gonna insert the photo.
Insert the photo right here.
Because I like that picture. I like Chicago dogs.
Yeah.
Do you not remember the hot dogs on the...
Yeah, I think... Who sent it to me? No, I think I swiped up when he put it up there.
Comment down below.
Comment down your favorite hot dog. And comment down below what your favorite episode this year was of Blabbermouth.
Thank you so much for 100 subscribers.
I want to know. Yes, thank you guys.
Thank you guys. We love you.
Love you.
Blabbermouth, we love you.
Blabbermouth. Wait, yappers.
We love you. Yappers, we love you.
We're coining that. We're yappers.
We are the yappers, bro.
We're yappers. Okay, August 6th is National Blabber Day. Okay, guys? Celebrate with your grandma and your grandpa, okay? Bring them out. Go to dinner with your grandparents. Take them to dinner.
You never know when it's going to be their last.
Oh. Celebrate National Blabber Day with them on August 6th.
Because that is
National Blabber Day because it is the day that our first episode came out. Last year, which is crazy that that's what I'm saying, like it's practically been a whole year since it took us 1 year to get 100 subscribers.
Yay! We're very grateful. Never thought we'd make it this far. Thank you if you're an avid listener. We love you a lot. And we will never be wearing these clothes again.
Oh, absolutely not. I just do not look good in a hat or a tank top.
You do look good in a hat and a tank top.
Thank you. I don't like it.
I think I look great.
I'm gonna be like, bye.
It's just not my vibe. This is not my vibe, dude. Do you feel like weird with me wearing this? Because you look weird.
I know I look weird, but you look good.
No, but like you're not used to seeing me in these clothes. Not like you look bad, you look weird. I'm just saying like you look weird because you don't wear a hat and you don't wear these clothes.
I've seen you in a long skirt. I don't think you've ever worn a long skirt.
That's what I'm saying. I look weird. Like we both look weird. Like this is not the vibe, etc., etc. I think you've worn this on the pod. No,
I don't know. I probably have, but I've worn skirts on the pod. I've worn long skirts on the pod.
Reminder to watch Despicable Me 4. That movie was gas.
Go see Twisters.
Absolutely not.
Did I say what I did at the Twisters movie?
Oh no, save it for the next episode.
Ah!
I'm sorry.
There's not Twister's not going to be trending by then.
True.
Okay, guys. So at the Twisters movie, I was just very confused about why there was just a tornado after tornado after tornado after tornado.
Isn't that the whole plot?
Yeah, it's just a tornado movie. Anyway, I turned to my friend and I'm like, "What is this tornado down?" And then I start like clapping. I was like,
No, don't do that.
I was like as a joke, and then the credits started rolling, and I was like, and I just started like it just rolled into a clapping.
An applause.
Like, I was just trying to and then at least a third of the theater just joined.
And so everybody just started clapping for the end of the movie.
Everyone started clapping for the end of the movie, and I was just like, it was an unintentional like clap at the end of the movie. You know how like cheesy it is for people to clap at the end of a movie
or on a plane.
I did not mean to do that. Like,
you did.
It was a mistake. Like, I'm sorry. Like, apology video coming soon. It was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that, and I apologize for my action.
And now you're taking accountability.
And now I have to take accountability for it.
Yes,
So
I'm
sorry to the good amount of people that were in that theater that had to hear me clap for that movie. Yeah.
So this is a reminder to clap at the next movie theater you're at.
So next time you go to a movie, go clap.
Clap at the end and start a little drama.
Start a little ruckus.
Yeah, right.
Right.
All right, thank you so much for watching. Follow us on TikTok,
Thank you
Instagram,
for 100
everywhere.
subscribers. Bye.
Bye.